Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner will appear in court for their divorce, according to information obtained by TMZ. Joe is requesting joint custody of their two kids, Willa, age 3, and their infant, Grace. TMZ has been informed directly by sources that the prenuptial agreement between Joe and Sophie is mentioned in his divorce papers, which TMZ was able to get. There is more information in this section relating to their children, such as Joe's request for a judge to arrange a parenting schedule between him and Sophie that permits frequent and ongoing contact with both parties. His petition also contains another intriguing detail. Joe verifies what we have known since this past weekend, namely that the two kids have recently been living with him. But here in the documents, he takes sure to mention where, Miami and other locations throughout the United States. In other words, he has been touring while carrying them with him. The topic of child support is also covered in Joe's documents. He argues that both parents should be obligated to provide for their children as both are capable of doing so. Having said that, JJ wants a Florida court to decide what's fair and to take the kids' health insurance into account when doing so. The pair has been having issues for almost 6 months, as first reported by TMZ. Joe has spent at least a week looking for divorce attorneys. In Florida, he filed. Tom Sasser, who handled Tiger Woods' divorce, is his agent. As for the reason Joe filed for divorce, a source with inside knowledge can confirm this. He prefers to stay in while she enjoys going out. They lead extremely dissimilar lives. As we previously stated, Joe has been looking after the kids pretty much nonstop for the past 3 months. He may demand substantially more than 50% physical custody when it comes time to negotiate a custody agreement, according to our sources. Joe and Sophie began dating in 2016, became engaged the following year, and were married in a ceremony in Las Vegas in 2019. On the most recent episode of the TMZ podcast, which is accessible on all podcasting services, we discussed Joe and Sophie's separation.